Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's me, Rail Fanning Productions here, also known as Jason Rail Fanning. I'm going to be going over the North American Railyards. Probably most of you, I think most of your rail fans have this book, I don't know. Now, I got this book, my dad bought this book, I believe in the years of 2007 or 2006 or 2008. I don't really remember how old this book is. But this book dates back, the years from 1995 to 2004 or 2005, somewhere around there. But it's a pretty nice cover. Now, this thing did have a cover on it, but I lost it, so I don't know where the heck it is. I guess, I don't know, I just don't keep track of things. Our house is a bit unorganized, but that's okay. Then we have this picture right here of a grain train car, and really nice. And it's going down the hump. So basically what a hump is that these engineers don't really push it, but a locomotive pushes it down the hump and it moves on its own all the way down. So that's a better technique, I guess. Table of contents. I'm not really going to go through all of these because due to time, but we're going to go over this table of contents. The roads that are included in this book are Burlington Northern, Santa Fe, the Union Pacific, Canadian Railroads, EX Conrail, CSX, Norfolk Southern, other railroads, references, index. Now, all these photos are taken by a British photographer from the UK, and I do want to give him full credit for allowing me to use this, and there's no copyright infringement intended, so no need to worry about that. So, going on, we have a guy at the switch. All these switches are for the switchers on the tracks. So whenever he pushes the button, that track will automatically move to each direction, so trains can get past each other without, colliding with each other. And nice, pretty nice. And also, now that is really pretty. Okay, that's probably the best image I've seen. It's very pretty. You have a little sunset, a little bit of, I guess it's probably during the morning because you can tell that there's a lot of haze, either at the evening or morning, whatever the two is. But very nice picture, very beautiful photography here. Okay, so now we're going to go on to Burlington Northern, Santa Fe, one of my two best roads in railroad history. So we have actually 4 sets of, including 2 of these over here, about 7 sets of Santa Fe locomotives. They're 840-CWs. So that's pretty nice. These are now, I believe, as of today, they're painted into mainly to BNSF livery now, so they're all in Santa Fe paint, or BNSF paint. Really nice. And oh, this is in the snow. That's pretty cool. So it's in the snow. Okay, so over here on the images here, we have a, I believe that's a, it's a BN Santa Fe, maybe an SD40-2, GB40-2, maybe a GB30-2. I really don't know what that is, but that's pretty cool. And going down here, we also have a GP20. It's a GP20, you can kind of tell because it has like a, instead of like a rectangular, like in the GB30-2s and SD40-2s and etc., it's like curved. It's like a circle. So that's when you tell it's GP20. And these things are actually still running. These are still running as of today. And for such an old locomotive, they still run these, and that's absolutely amazing. Over here we have the older versions of the SD40-2s, high hoods. They call them I think what it's called. It's called a yard slug, so it's a yard slug. It's not really an SD40-2. It's just a yard slug that, basically, it's like a switcher, so it just pushes the cars down there. So they push down, they just transport the rail cars to the locomotives so they can take off and depart from the rail yard. And to tell you the truth, these rail yards are very, very busy, so you see lots in action each day. Except on Labor Day. You don't want to go on Labor Day because there's nothing. It'll be pretty boring. Over here, we have a GP40-2. Now, believe it or not, the GP40-2s are one of my favorites just because it's actually the locomotive that was before, that was an SD4-2. The SD4-2 was made after it. You can tell it's BNSF rail car. That's a GB30-2. Pretty nice, and I like Santa Fe. I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but as I said before, Santa Fe made, hold on, Burlington Northern. Sorry about that. Burlington Northern was one of my favorites, just because, you know, it's green and white. I'm looking for locomotives, or I mean, sorry about that, I'm getting messed up. Railroads that have, in my opinion, the best colors. Santa Fe, BNSF, and Burlington Northern, and Conrail also have very nice flashy colors. Norfolk Southern's okay, but I just prefer, you know, the other types. So, going on. Sorry about that, my mom was talking in the background. But we have a BNSF SD70 Mac. We have another 2 sets of Burlington Northern. This is their newest logo, their newest livery. It's just like more of a blackish, bluish, blackish color on the hood and also on the locomotive. This guy looks like, apparently he's carrying 2 locomotives, 2 SD70 Macs. It looks like he's carrying some coal cars, so I guess he's trying to transport those. But these are outdated, so pretty much anything in these pictures are probably, nothing's there anymore. Also, we have another Santa Fe Railyards. It's a very busy line. They're like a train that's waiting for that train to pass. And also in the background, we see Santa Fe locomotives. No, I'm not really going to go too much in depth. I'm trying to do this relatively quickly, as, you know, I don't want to make this too long, but this is running at 60 frames per second, so, actually, this is recorded 30 frames per second, so 30 frames per second, so I guess I don't have to worry about that, so, I don't have to worry about it, but I still have to do this quick, though. Now, I'm not going to go through all this, so, what is that? Oh my god, that's a GE C40-8. I don't know that GE actually has, I guess that was the locomotive that was testing C40-8 before it hits the American railroads. Before it hits that particular railroad. Union Pacific was one of my favorites as well. Now let's go on to Conrail. I'm mainly going to be focusing more on the Conrail locomotives. And, you know, the railroads that I've been discussed in the past. So we're actually going to go to that actually right now. Okay, so we're all going on to Conrail quality. Conrail quality is, I don't know what that means. I don't know. So Conrail, we have SD70 Max pulling, and we also have a C40-8 in behind, and he's carrying tons of container cars. I don't know about that focus. And I apologize for the horrible quality. I was gonna upload this in 4K, but you know I have to keep it short, as you know 4K takes a lot of the memory on the phone. You know, whether that locomotive's it's a bit rusty, but you know, usually when locomotives are going through rain and snow, they usually get quite dirty and get quite rusted, but they always repaint them if they need to. Now, this locomotive, this locomotive right here is one of my favorites. You know why? Well, the Conrail colors are yellow, or I mean white and blue, so they're very nice. Okay, actually more decent, but you know, it's great. It's very great to have these locomotives. And I believe all these locomotives are now repainted to Norfolk Southern's livery now. So, I don't know if GT is in business or not. I really don't know. Maybe you guys could tell me that in the comment section below. But going on, we also have another Conrail locomotives. There's also a road slug in the back. And we also have an earlier version of the SD40-2. Because you can tell, like, there's, like, on the normal locomotive, the normal SD4-2 usually have 5 radiators, the fans, and now this thing only has 2. So this is an early version of the SD40-2. Now this imagery date was on April 1997, and Conrail went out of business in 1998 or 1999. And now this is a very unfortunate event that happened. Now I'm not sure this rail yard has been busy, but I believe this is still open according to the book. But you can clearly see the track is overgrown, as you know, it wasn't used at all. This part right here wasn't even used, and right down there the tracks are a bit overgrown, but they're not as overgrown as you continue all the way down there. But you know, this is less likely. And this is the hump, as I said before. This is where the rail yard goes on its own. It rolls all the way down the hill. This is a little map of the Enola Yard in Pennsylvania Road of Sierra of 1946. So this is a 1946 map. Now this is where stuff gets more interesting. You know why I see that? Well, you can kind of see that the locomotive is now renumbered now to 3353 locomotive. This is when Conrail was officially out of business, but they're still owned by the Norfolk Southern is still owned by the Conrail name, but they're in the Share Assist program. So there you go, and this Conrail. And also right down there, this guy looks like he's leaving. It might be a crew change, but that locomotive is probably in better shape than this one. This one is a bit weathered. But you can tell, as I said, locomotives get dirtier as they get to different locations. You know, it could be because of rain or inclement weather, for that matter. And also you'll have an 8 in the ES4. I don't know what that locomotive is. Yeah, that's an 840-CW locomotive. There we go. I know it now. Carrying mixed freight cars. And I think that's about it. CSX I'm not really going to go over. I'll be sure to probably do it in a separate video if I can, if I ever have time. And we're going to go on Norfolk Southern now. This is when Norfolk Southern had their original livery. Their original livery, which was not the horseshoe livery. This livery right here, you can clearly see, was, I believe, that livery was invented in 2001, or either 1995, 1997, or something like that. And then the horseshoe livery was not invented until 2004 and 2005. And I think that's about it, everybody. So, anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you guys have enjoyed this book. You know, I've read the entire book already. Very interesting stuff about railroad history, especially has Conrail in it and Burlington Northern, Santa Fe. And anyways, thanks for watching, everybody, and peace out.